Hi everyone, it's Shirley. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you don't know the drill by now, Block B is my favorite group and ZICO is my ultimate bias. So I'm going to be listening to his new album, Grown Ass Kid. This will be my first time listening to the album aside from Soul Drift and Freak, since he had music videos out. I will also have the translations on the side so we can try to analyze it to the best of our ability. The translations are by KOZ Translations on Twitter and also Genius. I will link all of the translations down below if you want to click through and check it out. So I'm super excited for this album. When listening to the album sampler, it felt very reminiscent of ZICO on the Block 1.5, his mixtapes. I think it's gonna be very nostalgic. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, trash talk. Ooh. It's very like old school.
뚜껑을 열기 전에 샴페인 벌어 빈집에서 주인 행세하던 놈들 party sober 쇼가 루즈해진 건 무조건 MC 탓 아만의 저녁이네 최후의 만찬이 되겠다 I got my swag up a set 왜 뺏는 게 인지상정 나만 남은 구멍 내 스님들처럼 모모 유기성도 드래그 겪고 숨어 여기 밥은 내만 쿡까지 프리뷰로 자는 모래 코넥 때문에 걷는 Waldorf No regret all my life 다른 믿지만 I can swear to God 내 vision Only attracted to the big mix 쟤네 환장의 래퍼끼리 비치기 때 I'ma cut under the do the trash talk 프로는 넌 내는 것만 타이틀 걸어 Fight yo, I won't fight you know
Oh my god, I love this.
I won't fight you know I won't fight yo, I won't fight you know 힘쓰기 아까워 적당히 깎여 너 Virgin, that's a stroke of top on guys, factory made a winning coke. I'm the beat to get center. Milk going to chica ball the noise 왼손 tattoo 네 펜은 안 봐도 뻔해 난 gambler 트랙터 무지성어가 눌러 대신 채워 기울어진 다 제낀 스타퍼 이거 내 공식대 안 내줘 never 국세청 빼고 네가 아니라 하기 미안하게도 나에게는 마저 아는 지혜가 넘쳐나 그래도 다 뭔 말인지 알아 영광인 줄 알아 우리 대화는 먼저부터 엄한 줄 알아 쟤네 북한 발언 때문에 나 빵 터졌잖아 You Only attracted to the big mix 쟤네 환장의 래퍼끼리 비치기 때 I'ma cut under the do the trash
Oh my god.
Fight yo, I won't fight you know I won't fight yo Everybody's talking about A versus B, B versus C Nah, these verses are what you need
Oh my god.
Get yourself some pay-per-view Yo, fight yo
It's English.
I won't fight, you know I won't fight yo I won't fight, you know I won't fight yo I won't fight, you know 힘쓰기 아까워 적당히 깎여 너 힘쓰기 아까워 적당히 깎여 너
Wow. Wow. I was hyped for that song and that did not disappoint. I freaking love this song already. I'm just reminded of like how far ZICO's come and how much I appreciate him as an artist. Like I love his new stuff as well and it's all personal preference. But there's just something about his old sound that I really miss. And of course it's what got me into him in the first place. So to hear it again is like, it just brings back a lot of emotions. And just Changmo on this track, you hear the synergy, like their flows just mesh together so well. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy about this collab. I'm just so happy that this collab happened. All right, let's get into the lyrics. There's a bunch of wordplay, very typical of ZICO. He says, my discharge will probably be your last supper. Discharge sounds similar to dinner and supper. Discharge meaning like from the military. I got my swagger back, so it's only right that I spit out a new track. He did do that. Even booster shots can't stop me. My goal is to raise new talent. Raise is a homonym to test positive. Wow. So he goes way with words. No regret on my life. I don't put much belief in it, but I can swear to God, my vision, it's ambitious and grand. When I was 21, I went on stage to jeers and sneers. Your dreams are too wild, it's absurd. That poured oil on my fire. The name Changmo can sometimes be poisonous, but in the end, it's my gain. He's talking about his early days, everyone making fun of him for pursuing his passions, wanting to be a rapper. You did it. You see that? Okay, let's go get him. You only attracted to the big match. They lose their minds when rappers go after each other. No one turns an ear to underdogs' trash talk. Pros only bet their titles on things that make money. Ooh, you said it. Tell him. I don't want to waste my energy, so watch yourself. Haters are gonna hate, and it takes too much energy to deal with them. Why? Does it piss you off if you front it on the beat? Back up your talk with your wallet. Hold it in your left hand. If you can't use your empty hands to clap with respect toward me, yes, yes, preach. What's wrong for you is right for me. Sorry, I know too many Ji-Hais. Ji-Hai also means wisdom and is a fairly common female name. $1,000 kicks and a brand new whip. Our idea is more expensive than everything you have put together. 02031 finally clutched the peninsula in our hands. 02 is Seoul's area code where ZICO is from. 031 is Gyeonggi-do's area code where Changmo is from. Ah, that's cute. Everybody talking about A versus B, B versus C. These verses, all what you need. Get yourselves on pay-per-view. This is like ZICO and Changmo's response to all the trash talk about them. And the moral of the story is they're thriving, whether the haters like it or not, and they don't have time to deal with the antis. Okay, so the next song is OMC Freestyle.
밀림이 외동물 농장이 됐어 조바심 냈잖아 쪽팔리게 맹수육 내 그만 자기 색도 없이 전부 흑화 총질할 배짱 없으니 저격을만 짧은 화제 디우리 우산을 부타 그래서 기꺼이 참아 견제나 으차 볼링 단지 기록제는 stopwatch 몸집이 밀 커졌어 no repeat 스타일의 완성은 역시 옷걸이 너의 나이스를 차도 시원찮아 몰거리 위험함 따진 내 타파 멈춰있어 중고딩 때 Go to work 몸이 go 그렇게 여유로워 한단 거지요 트렌드에 빠른데 퀄리티 스키 Get a leash 길어봐 며칠짜리 미 명작을 만들 거면 먼저 그런 믿고 이기 잡고 원해 흥민적음 테트리스 난 라인보다 짜기 힘들어 내 세트리스 전부 생각하고 잡으러 봐라 I'm a Z flea fucking bastards 말썽 피우기 전에 짱구 좀 걸려 모양새 모셔와도 답을 못 주셔 오주야 oh Jesus 없인 자식도 못 가진 녀석들이 돌리면 꼭 시스템부터 다 됐고 특히 본인 넘을 전 언제 you ain't got one just 언제 언제 you ain't got one just 언제 I'm a grown-ass kid.
I'm a grown-ass kid, he says. I kind of really like these somber beats. Let's get into the lyrics. A lot of wordplay, it seems. I got anxious for no reason. How embarrassing. Stop pretending you're a predator. Put that tail down. You can't even get close, even in the year of the tiger. Bomjopada means to approach. It's a homonym for tiger. Ah, year of the tiger. Your identity is consumed by your concept. It's Halloween 365 days of the year for you. I think that's a roast, like 365 days of the year, you look like a clown. Outside of your concept, there's nothing much. No one has their own color, everyone's all dark, used to describe someone becoming bad or dark. No one has their own color, they're not standing up to the corruption or the darkness or the evil people. You have no balls to actually confront anyone, so all you do is subtweet. Subtweet like Twitter? The Korean expression for subtweet is literally to aim or shoot and post. After a short uproar, our heritage burns. It's a topic of conversation. It's a homophone for fire. Uproar, fire. So I readily throw a lot of cold water. Throw cold water is an expression used to describe situations when someone says or does something that ruins the mood. Suddenly the atmosphere is like someone died. I'm already the ancestor who's moved on to a better place. Don't worry about your future. Your future also sounds like funeral. Don't worry about your funeral, you'll be buried soon. That guy's fortune churned though, since he somehow ended up winning the award. They wear oversized clothes. Fashion is made complete by who puts it on. That is true. You can latch on ice on your wrist and still look poor. You're just burning us all, flexing on us. You talk about being real, but you don't get a reality check. Do you think your career high will come with a joint of weed? I went through all that to make the pie bigger, and now you're all spoiled brat. No wonder the Hyungs refrain from shoutouts. Hold up. You ain't got rhyme, just orange, yeah. Rhyme sounds similar to lime. So he's saying you ain't got lime, just orange. Go to work. What's got you so relaxed? I see. You're satisfied right where you are. He's calling out all the people who are complacent and comfortable where they are. We get it. You're ambitious and take risks. Quick on the trend but skipping on quality. Their peak, a few seconds of memes. ZICO is a savage, y'all. Fucking bastards. Use your noggin before you make trouble. I shake my head to the side at your flow. Millennium babies say, I want to be a millionaire. Lower your expectations then. You can buy more than a few carrots on Carrot. Carrot is an app where you can buy and sell used items and goods locally. It's one of the most popular shopping apps in Korea. This is a wordplay on carrot. Like 14 karat gold. Latte is often used as a humorous substitute for nate in my day, which is used often when some older people would nag and lecture the younger generation back in my day. So back in my day, craving a latte, work-life balance, small but certain happiness, it was all luxury in my day. He's talking like he's an old man. Punks who barely have a sense of identity outside of their MBTI. For some reason, I feel slightly attacked. Punks who barely have a sense of identity outside of their MBTI are so quick to blame the system when something goes awry. It's all bad apples in this bunch. The literal Korean idiom is one small squid brings shame to the whole fish shop. Koldubi is used to describe someone ugly. It leads into the next line. Playing with the big boys, the original phrase is literally playing in the big waters. You say you'll play with the big boys, but you're locked in the small hashtag. What is a small hashtag? Hashtags look like the hanja, which means wells. ZICO is referring to the Korean idiom, a frog in a well doesn't know how wide the ocean is, which is used to describe someone who pretends they're hotshots or important, but they're actually short-sighted and lacking in knowledge. Roast their asses. Not a single eye is on you, so why do you even bother? It's pathetic. This song is so sassy. He's just going in. He doesn't care if he offends everyone. No one is safe. I'm glad that he's able to vent out all of his thoughts and frustration into a song, and it sounds dope. Alright, the last song is Nocturnal Animals featuring ZR Park. Love this like R&B vibe.
I don't care what time is it. 기계치라 그럴지 몰라 switch. 수mon보다 지긴 routine Friday cool never kill me 불면인지 불멸인지. 암만 끝은 쳐 구부정이 너 심장 소리 덜컥 눈 떠져 잠을 관두고 꿈을 얻은 너무 편이지 않은 삶을 꿈꿔 언제쯤이 하루를 마감할 수 있을까 I'm a nocturnal animal Fuck it, back it, can't sleep no more drinking whiskey till the sun comes up
Oh my gosh, ZICO.
Nightmare every night, nightmare 이제 nightmare like 오늘 밤이 my mission I ain't need no vacation 누군가에게니까는 option but it's all the essentials to me 쌓여있는 파일들을 보면 느껴 realistic Buckle up, speed it up like
Oh
a
my
reckless
God.
Stack it up, pile up,
ZR Park is
gotta go to
good.
number one. Let's handle the nocturnal animals
Wow.
Oh baby can you sing a lullaby
Maybe now my sleep utility be black by
They're duetting.
Still don't have any idea
These lyrics, these are I'm so impressed. Wow. That was so good. Okay, let's go into the lyrics. I don't care what time is it. I don't know how to turn off my switch. ZICO is calling himself a machine and can't turn himself off to rest. Y'all know how many energy drinks ZICO drinks. All he can think about is work, being in the studio. He probably has insomnia. And I can relate because I'm technologically illiterate. I chew on sleeping pills like almonds, but I've been on a bad trip for 4 days, 1 night. I hope he's not chewing on sleeping pills like almonds. That can't be healthy. Barely any HP left. I'm on my Nord stage half by force. My routine is more persistent than my nightmares. Freddy could never kill me. Is it insomnia or immortality? Oh. The one who forewent sleep to achieve his dream, dreams of a life with peaceful sleep. Where can I wrap up this day? I'm a nocturnal animal. That's kind of sad. He gave up sleep to achieve his dream, and he dreams of a life where he can sleep peacefully. But as we all know, that hasn't really happened. If he had a choice, he would not sleep. And I feel the same. If I had a choice and I didn't have to sleep, I would do so much in those 8 hours. Fuck it, bad kids, can't sleep no more. Drinking whiskey till the sun comes up, scrolling through my contacts and sending a message I know I'll regret to my ex too late. That's funny. That's just what happens when you drink super late at night. Every moment 6 feet under. I'm so deep in my thoughts, I'm basically in a coma. I don't expect any silver linings. The ray of light only lays bare what a mess I am. My mission haunts me. I need no vacation. To some, this is an option, but it's all the essentials to me. Looking at the piles of files makes me feel realistic. It's like those people who are so driven, so ambitious to reach their goal that they don't prioritize rest or taking time off, taking days off for vacation. And we all know ZICO is a workaholic. Can you sing a lullaby? Maybe now my sleep utility be blocked by some ghost, but I still don't have any idea who was it. It could be God. In the night, I feel more gravity. In the night, I want somebody who can pull me up to the cloud to make me see more crowds. Delusion is my gasoline. It could be burned or it could feed all the nocturnal animals. It's always the dead of night where you're getting more emotional and you get lonely. You want some company. Delusion could either be burned or delusion could feed all the nocturnal animals. Are we delusional to stay up late to work?
Republic of Korea 여긴 내 알고리즘의 점점 Who cares 전부 한 패거리야 소동이 벌어졌고 즐겨 우린 괴짜 Oh yeah.
So what I'm getting from the song is to not be part of the norm. It's to stand out no matter if people see you as a freak. The freaks are going to take over the world. There is no main character in this situation. Citizen 1, Citizen 2, everyone is an extra. Take over the devastated streets, cut off the line of rationality that had you tied up. It's like, don't be rational, just break the rules, do your own thing. So it says everyone outside of the formal sector. So the formal sector is like the normal, it's like where everyone's professional. Then what he says, Republic of Korea, this is the final destination of your algorithm. So algorithm meaning social media, who cares? Everyone's on the same side. A ruckus has been made. Enjoy or the freaks. Don't expect any special treatments from hipsters to pop stars. Everyone is an extra. The earth trembles to my soundbox. Take off the human costumes and shoot a zombie movie action. He's basically saying there's no hierarchy. Everyone is a freak. Everyone's weird. And because of that, everyone is equal. I think freak also ties in with Soul Drift about the current state of the world and how our reality has been so different over the past few years. Soul Drift is more of like a mellow, almost somber feeling, like you're longing for something. And then freak is like chaotic, wild, everything comes crashing down. I think the contrast between the two songs is awesome.
Look at this party, baby. No matter 내게 너 머무린 저 자유껏 지구의 근갈 때까지 now it's good. Just do me baby. 제발 quick만 굴리고 덩크 밟아. Drip, 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 drip away. Drip, 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 drip away. Drip, 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 drip away.
So ZICO said before that Soul Drift is about the pandemic, how the world has been recently. Varsity jacket, wear it out for the first time finally. Tag still on, but already out of style. Like when we had to quarantine, couldn't leave the house. And now that we're slowly getting out of the house, things are out of style. Nothing's the same anymore. Bring it back to Christmas Eves. Can you believe that 2 Christmas Eves have been during the pandemic? Flight to Europe canceled. Yes, many travel plans canceled. Solo concert in Fashion Week. Look at this party, baby. No mask, all naked, squirm freely until there is a crack in the earth. Now we're safe here, just do me bad things. Stop rotating the treadwheel, start the car, and step on it. I get the feeling that this is what he's longing for. Because when I hear drift away, it's like I drift away into a deep slumber, into a dream, or a daydream. Supposed to be social distancing when I'm too lazy to space words. Let anyone touch me, let anyone get a free hug. Remember 2020? 2020! Oh my god. 2020 was when shit hit the fan. My bucket list still on its first line. Yo. Like a zipped file, I'm strapped at home. He wants physical touch. He just wants to see the world. Reminiscing the days before the pandemic. Spent the days working and came up with nothing. This is so relatable. Spend all day trying to be productive and do work, but somehow nothing gets done. In the music video, it shows like a virtual reality. It's like a cyberpunk world, and this was his escape. It's like he created this world during the pandemic to escape whatever's going on in his real life. Y'all, this album was so good. This just blew away all of my expectations. ZICO is just so talented. This was honestly such a perfect way for him to come back. I really appreciate that he embraced his old sound, brought it back for all the old fans, and hopefully attract some new fans. I've already pre-ordered his album, and I'm planning to do a giveaway. Keep your eyes peeled for that if you are interested. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. That's where I post all of my updates. And just anything related to Block B or ZICO will be on that Twitter. I am blown away. Let me know which track was your favorite from this album. It's kind of hard for me to choose a favorite right now, but I think I'll discuss it more on my Twitter. I really love every single song. Every song is really cool in its own way. Let's just give a round of applause to ZICO because this album was terrific. Just chef's kiss, masterpiece. And he deserves all of the praise and recognition and more. I know this was a long one. If you made it till the end, kudos to you. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction and reading through the lyrics with me. I will link everything down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.